The Big Idea Experience is busting out of our studio this month as we shoot on location at the Butterfly House, right here in Botanica of Wichita, Kansas. Why, you ask? Well, it all has to do with this month's Animal of the Month, and of course, how it can help you when it comes to thinking big. This month's Animal of the Month is, of course, the butterfly. So we thought we'd come on location to see these amazing insects in action. There are tons of crazy, fascinating facts about butterflies. Like, did you know that many of them taste with their feet? Or that there are approximately 20,000 species of butterflies in the world. The largest one can be almost a foot wide. And what's really interesting is scientists actually use the presence of butterflies as a predictor of an ecosystem's health. And of course, who could forget how amazing it is to see the transformation from the small larva or caterpillar that they start out as to the beautiful butterfly they become. It's a fascinating process called metamorphosis, and it actually leads me to this month's big idea. Hope, believing that something good can come out of something bad. You know, if you didn't know much about butterflies, you might think that when the caterpillar stops moving and the chrysalis or cocoon is formed, that it's a bad thing. But of course, we know there's a bigger picture. In around 10 to 14 days, it'll emerge as a butterfly. But while that's really cool and we realize there's a bigger picture at play there, it doesn't really help us when we're facing something hard. There's tons of things that might get you down or make you feel sad. But how can we use the big idea of hope in that situation? Well, I think we can take our cue from the butterfly. I saved the best fact for last. Did you know that butterflies see differently than we do? It's true. They can't focus on tiny things as well as we can, but they actually see a broader range of light than we do. They can even see ultraviolet light. Not only that, but their eyes are made up of 17,000 tiny lenses, all pointed in slightly different directions that create this beautiful mosaic of their surroundings. In fact, they can actually see 314 degrees around themselves. So what can we learn from that? Well, when you think about it, even though butterflies can't focus on small details, they can see a broader picture than we can. And that's important when it comes to the big idea of hope. The truth is, sometimes bad things just happen. Bad things that you don't have any control over. It's not because you didn't make a smart decision, and it's not because you didn't treat others right. The bad thing just happened. So how do you maximize your potential? Well, it would be silly to pretend that that bad thing didn't happen. It's even more silly and unhealthy to pretend that you weren't sad or even upset by it. But the truth is, you have a choice when bad things happen to you. You can focus on the bad, or you can look at the broader picture. You can see the bad thing as a destination you're stuck in, or you can see it as a circumstance to grow through. Having that attitude helps you maximize your potential. It helps you realize that even though now might be bad, there's more to your story. A good way to broaden your vision is to talk to adults that you trust about what you're going through. They can help you work through what you're feeling and what you can do to grow through it. See, hope isn't pretending that everything's okay when it's not. It's realizing that you have the motivation to work through it. When you adopt that attitude, you see the world differently and you start thinking big.